Hello everybody, Dwayne Chubba here, DRFX Forex and Trading. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the situation on the Euro Aussie pair. Here we actually have a very interesting scenario taking place. We're actually in a very strong uptrend where the market has now actually is now in a sideways movement above the outer uptrend line. Based on what I'm seeing here, it looks as if we're in the process of forming a large range setup. The support boundary has already been formed with these two support points here, as well as this first resistance point. However, we need a second resistance point and a movement to support to complete the range setup. So over the next couple of days, we could see a bearish movement towards this area here of approximately 1,000 pips to complete this range setup. So if we see an opportunity for a trade at this area here, we could take it and take advantage of this expected movement toward the support boundary. So let's take a closer look at what is playing out on a closer view of this pair. Here we see that the market has actually started to pull back and is now at this uptrend line. We actually have three uptrend lines, an inner, outer, and as well as this fairly long-term trend line or secondary outer uptrend line. Now, in order for us to continue this movement to form this resistance boundary here and to move towards support, we're gonna have to get a strong bearish break of this uptrend line. So how could we get that scenario playing out? Based on what I'm seeing here, this area here could be what is called the left tip, and this the center tip of what could possibly be a bear crown or head and shoulders pattern. This is a very common setup that we normally see across the currency market when when the market is about to embark on a major trend change. So this could actually be the start of this formation that takes place over the next couple of days. So what we could have taking place is one of two ways in which this could play out. The market could break below this uptrend line and then pull back to test the broken trend line, either this one or this one, and then U-turn to form the right tip and then break out towards the support boundary. Alternatively, we could actually have the market rally as it is now doing here to form that right tip at this area here and then break out below the uptrend line and continue onwards towards the support boundary. So those are the two scenarios in terms of the way in which this bear crown setup could play out. Another possibility is that we actually have a formation of a consolidation setup at this area here that then breaks below this trend line to continue downwards toward the support boundary. So that is what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing as the possibilities at this point in time. There always is a possibility, given the fact that we're still above these uptrend lines, for the market to continue bullish and resume this major uptrend line. This would then take us back above this downtrend line that was briefly broken and then continue higher, with the next major target being this resistance point here, just below the 160 at the 158.25 area here. So that is always a possibility. We always need to look at both scenarios to see what is likely, what is possible. But based on what we're seeing here, the more likely scenario is for the bearish movement to form this resistance boundary and continue towards the support boundary here. So let's see how this market plays out in terms of the movement that we see over the next couple of days and take it from there. So until then, take care.